3rd down and 9. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be taken down. They got us back at the 50-yard line. D.J. Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Going for it all. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
South. Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
All right. 19 Texas. Swap. Another swap.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Moving outside the pocket and deep to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's carry #1 for Travis Etienne. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Etienne. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good one. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Ready.
the shotgun. It's Stafford. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow lady! Yellow lady!
On the ground, here's ETN. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, a give to ETN. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. Back down the field for Lamb. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
That's good. Bengals first down. A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
We are through one. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. It's Bengals football here to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
On the quick, right?
A give. Here comes Blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Oh, and 18. That's right.
In motion, Reed. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
Here we go.
In motion, Reed.
18. That's right. Look the hot, look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got it about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Blue. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. Third and goal.
It's third down and
On
goal.
play action. Stroud. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a big play. A little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Oh, right. 18.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud. Forced to his right. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Hey, uno.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Bengals. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. CD on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
56, 32.
On 1st down, Stafford. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 37 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
1st down, Stafford. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Steelers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
All right. 118. What's that?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open left side is Gesicki. And he's back to the last scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
on second down, Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Wait.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here we go.
And the Bengals first down.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Choose it.
Brings up second and 12 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Nike taxi.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
At 18. What's that?
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
At 18. What's that?
Now, Stroud. He'll buy time left. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. Good work there. 4th and 1. They pick up 7 and pick up a new center down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He's got his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open up a 6-point lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The shotgun snap to Stafford. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It's a gain of 43 yards.
first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Here we go.
He'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, Stroud. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. This is Blue. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
A second down throw for Stroud. That is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
18, what's up?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
21, 32. Set.
A first down throw for Stafford. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the give, it's ETN. And he's into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Steelers have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Bengals
to the touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Already. Why Tony? Tony.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Out to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
To the air, Wentz on third down. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. Stafford now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tui Pelotu in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Second down, it's Stafford. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Daquan Jones getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
In punt formation.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 118.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
In motion, Reed. They'll run the toss here with Blue. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 1 yard loss on the play.
Throw on third down, Stafford. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
For a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 29.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That's to the right side. Taken in by Evans.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a third down and 4.
Set, 32. Zebra.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. And that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
That's a 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball.
And he will score! Tyler Algier, touchdown Steelers. The point by Sanders is good. And the Steelers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Bengals 28. Jason Sanders
touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Nike Texas. Now, what's that? 18, what's that?
Throwing is Stroud. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they will finally run him down.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
18, what's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Finds Nakua on the slant. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Towels waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
18, what's that? South.
Stroud to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
32.
We'll go again here with Algier. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They'll try and run for this with Algier. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, He's got it. That's a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay without gear on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss.
He works free, right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Yet the point by Sanders is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30, past the 40, to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball, let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline, we got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Big 20.
Stafford now on 1st down. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to look downfield once again. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the 3 rivers in Pittsburgh.
Entering set. Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
Hello? Hello, this is Karpal. Hello?
From the stadium that
Hello, this
hosted
is
Super
Karpal.
Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at
Hello?
MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Smith going to go to the air first play. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, that's
Hello?
not the way you want to start. First pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
Ready? Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Folk connects on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Raiders nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
But we've seen a lot of
first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the T formation to shotgun, right? Running spread, run and shoot, you name it, right?
To first down field goal.
First down field goal fakes. I think that's an innovation that will not catch on.
20. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 45.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Raiders.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. And he's got it. And he'll take it.
Hello, this is Karpal.
For a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for two. Gino's going to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70 line, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Now Taylor to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be
Raider Nation, fool! Raider Nation!
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Smith. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Hey, fools, Raider Nation.
Already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Geno Smith, a 10-yard touchdown run. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
Raider Nation, fool!
Well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Taylor. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mason Taylor, 65 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is down to 2.
16. Jets 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change.
There he goes, right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, 81 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
14. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Jets take over first and 10.
Hello? Hello, you quitting? Hello?
At their own 35-yard line.
What they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of the style. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
Oh!
There he goes. Malcolm Koonce. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Shot couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple.
Come on, New York City football.
He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. This is caught.
You know Randy Moss played on the Raiders?
End zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Lockett, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. There's Smith looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. Smith catches left side. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
You cheat. You cheat.
Darian Smith, 28 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Smith. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And some room to maneuver. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go.
To throw is Taylor. Throw left side complete. That's back. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Andrew Beck from 21 yards away. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is down to a field goal. Folk
now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now Smith. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing now is Gino. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gino now to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. This is caught. Touchdown. Trey Tucker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Now it's Taylor. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Bumbo.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Come on, New York Jets football. Get it together.
Taylor. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Down at the 27-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first
Come on, Mike.
timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Taylor. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to the Jets first down
you cheat.
by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Here's Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. This 2nd and 4.
19.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Taylor. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Jets
How's that not a fumble, dude?
He's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Street. Street. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Taylor will throw. Toward the end zone, but that's
Whoa!
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Taylor. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And with just 4
seconds
seconds
does this
left
man
in this
have?
first half, a timeout call. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 75 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Good game, bro.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
I'm going to show you why I'm the best.
And down to a knee. That's one option. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Smith now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Running left, it's Hall. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can
Raider Nation, fall!
line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Attacking 18. Buffalo 18.
Now Taylor.
Oh! Raider Nation, fall!
At the 36. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Taylor to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
70 Lions. Come on. Set.
They'll run with Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Attacking 18.
Now it's Taylor. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready. Crackle 80. Trap 60. Ready.
Taylor.
Oh! Lock-up City.
Picks it off. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well,
and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you got to turn around.
Thank you, Jeremiah Rocker.
As well. So it's really a double whammy, but time's starting to become a factor.
You should have subscribed to the channel.
Safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that will, of course, move the football up the field. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Allen has it, left side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Taylor. This one finds Wilson downfield. They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Here we go. Shot.
Back to throw. Taylor. Touchdown, Jets.
Braylon Allen.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Smith's going to throw it.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Smith.
They've got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it.
Here's 2nd down. Smith to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Raiders
Smith.
for the two-point conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Oh, my God.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Taylor to throw. Underneath to Allen. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Now it's Taylor. It's caught. Mitchell. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
70 range, 70 range. Cowboys, trap 50, trap 50. Check.
Here's Taylor. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points,